Okay, we're back. Yeah, the thing just loses the signal. I was just gonna try. Okay, so let me get them in here. Okay, so I just do the little banging again. Oh, no, Nor. No, Nor out. Oh, I like. Anyway, look at all my lighting I got. Yeah. I got these little work lights. Might need to lower them a little bit. Yeah. There was 2 of them for like $5.99. If you said, where'd you have to put batteries? No, it already had batteries in it. It came with batteries. I said, what? This is too good to be true. How is it possible? And I can just hook it on there for extra light so that you can see them. Oh my God, don't you dare. Now this dog is jimmying the camera. Hang on. Forget about that one for now. All right, I've got my tray. I've got my little items, which, you know, you're gearing towards success. You're not trying to make it where it's difficult at all. All right, I got my trees. I got my little sort of container to hold my objects in. I got my thing to make the noises. And then they're just, I do a little precursor, which, so they kind of say, was it just me or did I hear something? So that's from inside the wall. Okay, so here they come. So they're kind of saying, huh? So I kind of do it again. So if you said they're hearing it through the wall, they are hearing it through the wall. Obviously. You said, where were they? They were at the wrong door, you little peanuts. You were at the wrong door. Said they heard it through the wall, they went to the wrong door. And that's what it seems like. You little peanuts. You were at the wrong door. Okay, so they're excited or whatever, they're jumping. I don't have any reaction. I don't start bending down. Oh, I love puppies. Oh, puppies love me. I don't do any of that. I'm just an indifferent being. And remember, I was already working with the default down. If you said, no, I don't want to be able to sit down and have a dog that looks at me. I want one in my lap. The only problem is, so I don't have any reaction. Saying, no, 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 puppy, don't jump, puppy. That doesn't work. It's a normal behavior. So if it doesn't lead to any success. If you said, what do you need? I mean, you need the comparison. But this is so successful. The level of success. Okay, so the jumping off to lead to any success. It's all been tried, so that's over with now. Yeah, he said, what if it did lead to success? They're going to keep trying it. Well, this, on the other hand, just staring at it, oh, that leads to success. It's really reasonably simple. He said, no, when one jumps up on me, I rub its head and interact with it. The only problem with that is when it continues to do that and it's way way more athletic than you and weighs 90 pounds and body slams you like that dog Bailey did to me. Still, I mean, that sumbitch just didn't have any inhibition at all about slamming into people. He said, no, the guy wrestled with it, threw it around, and did, yeah, clearly. I'm lucky I'm not, you know, it didn't seriously hurt me, because it's funny, but it's not funny when people get knocked down by these things. Of their own, if you say, what if it's of their own volition? Because they always reinforce that. I guess it is kind of funny then. Oh, you little peanut. They just have such little, precious little peanut faces. So if you said, should you say sit? Don't say sit. I don't understand what people's investment in that is. That's proof of it. That's what they do with their children. Sit. The child sits, and this is a successful life. If you said that one's a little iffy. Well, but he's getting on the platform, though. You little peanut. You need to get out of bed. Oh, they serve the treats. Well, they know how to get on the platform. I'll probably be able to. Oh, and guess what? Frisbee's coming. So I will be able to do, hopefully it's nice enough. And I'm going to do Labrador Father teaches puppies to swim. Yeah. You said on this new camera phone, it does take really good pictures. I mean, I do still have that point and shoot camera, but that'll be the lost footage. Okay, so you can see what I've done. If you said, well, all you did was sit there. All I did was sit there, but I didn't react to being jumped on. If you said, now this one just sits there and looks at you. Yeah. If you said, I don't like that, you don't like this training, man. If you said, I like one that tackles me. They're too big. I mean, that's what, you know. People like a big dog, but I mean, there is, you know, people can't even control a little dog. You little Mr. Peanut Man. My hand is deliberately gone. You know, it's not, if you said no, add a physical postscript, and that's what people do, and if you said it's very alienating, it is. They give it the treat, they slap the rib. They give it the treat, they rub the head. They give it the treat, they grab the mouth. They give it the treat, they touch. They treat, they touch, they treat. Pretty soon, the dog doesn't want anything to do with them. So that hasn't been my experience, and that's been my experience. That doesn't work at all. I tried not to move at all. If you said they're less, well, they're not going to react to things that don't move. If you said, well, yes, exactly. That's why nature made certain baby animals' defense mechanism to lay perfectly still, because that's the only chance they have. They're not going to be able to outrun anything. They're not, but there is the caveat to predation that requires things move to trigger it. So if you don't move, you got a shot. I've seen them walk right past things. These are like snakes and stuff. Even rabbits, if they freeze, I mean, they definitely have a behavior of freeze, then flee. Freeze, flee, freeze, flee. If it's frozen, they don't see it if it's in the tall grass and stuff. If you said it just blends in. According to that Ravenwood Animal Hospital, they see color, but they don't seem to see it. You know, if you said, well, camouflage, that's why camouflage. Things can just blend in if they don't see it. As long as they don't move. Exactly. So I'm not moving. You are my precious little buttercrunch. You're going to be one of the best dogs in the world. Oh, and look at this. Oh, that's yours, Cindy. Oh, she's a precious angel. Nick, that's yours. And Chester. There's Chester. There's Chester. Oh, Chester. Where's Chills? Where's Chills? So, you know, it's, if you said, so what do you want to do? How do you want to work it? You want to work it so that if the handler sits down, they sit down. And then you're leaving out, if you said, well, you did the sitting down part way longer than the jumping, you know, and what goes wrong is people leave, and then when they come back, this is what I say all the time. The handler re-entering the scene is the causation of, oh, whoops. Hi, you guys. Oh, hi, Alan. Hi, Alan. Oh, I'm so glad. I got high hopes for you, Alan. If you said, what, you actually get out there and do videos. I was just thinking today about these people. I mean, you're either going to do it or you're not. When people say, well, okay, I'll try to make a video, you're not going to be able to train a dog if you can't even make a video. It's true. Making a video, they've done it where he's practically doing the video for you. And if you can't even do that, it's going to be way harder to train a dog. Okay, so they're kind of settled. And if you said, what premise are we going on here? Dogs learn by sight and dogs learn by sound. Oh my God, that's so nice. Dogs learn by sight and dogs learn by sound. And they're going to hear it drop. And they're going to see it. And I'm not adding any physical postscript. Peanut. You put it right in my hand. Oh, that was yours, Sandy. Okay, so all they have to do is see it. Again, the tray, if you said, how is the tray helping? Oops. You little peanut. The tray is helping because this background is, you know, if I said this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this piece of paper and I'm going to drop this thing on there. It would be very hard to see. You're doing everything, and I say all the time, there's a little bit of luck in dog training. Anybody will agree with me. I'm going to ask this guy, Nick. He said, who is this guy, Nick? This guy, Nick, is the person every guy dog trainer on the planet should aspire to be like. Oh yeah, I've got this guy on a pedestal so high. I told Lorenzo, listen, we're going to find out what kind of clothing this Nick wears, and we're going to dress you in this guy's clothing. But there is a little bit of luck in dog training. That being said, you make your own luck. So people inadvertently set up disadvantages that are stumbling blocks to their training. They do. And I say to them, no dog would be able to learn. You're not going to be able to blame this dog because no dog would be able to learn with this dynamic that you're setting up. Okay, so if you say, what do I need? I got to get this one out of the tray. And I don't like the word luring, and I don't like to lure them. If you said, well, if someone lured me, I might later think back and say, I was lured into doing that. That wasn't my own free will. Uh-oh, she's going to steal your thunder. Uh-oh. Oh, you both get one, you little penis. You see what happened when she went right back to the thing. If you said it's sort of a pseudo bowl situation, though, they think of this as a bowl. Oh my God, she just like fell on it. You little peanut. I wish I had that slow-mo. You know, if you said they're attracted to movement, yes. That being said, you're going to have to be careful. If you said move it around, move it around, move it around. If you're always moving it around, when it isn't moving, they're not going to do anything. They're going to say move it around. Get me hyped up here. You little peanut, you both did it. I got to split the treat. You both did it. You know, it really is more about not reacting. If you said not reacting is better than corrections, it is. If I sit there and try something and it doesn't work, I say that doesn't work at all. If you said, what if you try something and someone says, don't try it, but they don't let you really try it and see if it doesn't work. I still think it might work. I still might try it. Somebody telling me no, if somebody said to me, someone tells me no, then whatever they said no to, I stopped. Nobody does that. No one hears the word no and stops what they're doing forever. If you said little babies do, hardly. Go sitting there telling these little 3-year-old kids no, 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 nonstop. It doesn't seem to work. You little peanut. Oh, she tried to put it in my hand. She said, what needs to happen? One of them needs to fall asleep. Okay, so if he says biting your thing, oh, it didn't have any reaction at all. Okay, if one of them would just fall asleep. Okay, so if you said, what am I saying? They're going to look when they hear it fall. You little butter crunch. Oh, he's going to be the perfect boy's dog. They have my friend, she trains service dogs, Courtney, and wherever she lives, they have these hockey games, and so the dogs, I guess, I don't know, they get invitations to come or whatever. And so she trained it to pick up the hockey puck so it could do the, whatever they call it, girl. Elaine's like, okay, get over yourself, lady. The drop thing or whatever. And so it picked the, you know, it could carry the puck. If he said that's pretty easy. Oh yeah, that's what I should get. I should get a tiny hockey puck. I'll get a tiny hockey puck. You little peanut. If you said it's a coincidence. I know, but it's been a coincidence every single day for the last 3 weeks. You know, if you said it's triggered by the sound, yes. If you said, what if it didn't have any sound? I wouldn't be helping myself. I wouldn't be helping myself. If what I'm saying is that the sound is helping initiate the behavior. As opposed to it moving around. If you said sound is sort of simulated movement, something makes sound, it's got to be moving. You do have to think of it that way. They're not thinking in terms of, I want to get a master and I want to obey. I'm going to love this person more than I love myself. If you said no, what are they? They're going to say, I like a lot of snacks and fun. Snacks and fun. I'm all about snacks and fun. You little peanuts. If you said, do you want them fighting over it? Not really. You better give both of them some. You little chunky peanut. All right, look, so this one's laying down. So if he said it doesn't realize it's being rewarded, I mean, it doesn't think it's being punished. It doesn't think it's being punished. You see, it's a slightly delayed reaction, though. And now I would like to be able to get, you know, I think an application for the pager would be objects that you could make. You know, have a little remote. And here you go, Mike. Like that, remember that one, the dog edge or whatever, that you could have like 5 collars on one remote? Yeah, remember that thing? But if you could have something like that, you could have 5 little, just tiny, small things. You know, like a little, you know, thing that you could just stick on there that went wah, wah, wah. And then you could help direct the dog over, wah, wah, wah. Now that object's vibrating. It started to go the wrong way, wah, wah, wah. You're getting it back over there. If you said nobody even knows how to do it, trained, people would do it. If you could get it, you know, if you could say, look, it's a very easy way to direct them, you know, back, and then wah, wah, wah. It made noise, back, you know. I did it that one time with Casper, remember? I hid the collar and then I made it page and he went and found it. All right, listen, let me do a quick little video of it. Yeah, they're cute as a button. They also know the sound of this thing. Again, it's got a very distinct sound. It sounds the same every single time. So if you said that's the beginning of the sequence, I mean, it's not the complete beginning of the sequence, but as far as they can see, that's, you know. That's where their part comes in. Whoops. Oh my God. your faces. It's just that your faces. That's what people don't realize. I can see right now. They've just got pretty, pretty, pretty faces. Oh, pretty, pretty faces. Oh, you little peanut. They're unbelievable. They really are. But I want you to watch. I'm going to do it because he's going to hear the sound. You little peanut. I'll find out if there's a tiny hockey puck. Oh wait, hang on. I might have one. What? A simulated tiny hockey puck. Hang on, look. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Tiny hockey puck. Here we go. He put it right in my hand. I'm going to do a little hockey video of him right now. I'll do it for your son. It'll be cute. He said it's not a hockey puck. It's not, but it's close. You could. If I got a little hockey stick, I could hit it around again. You precious little monkey. But if you said, what am I? I'm systemically moving away. If you said, how can you do that if you're sitting down? You can. And Mike knows about that, the sneaking away feet. You know, if you were sitting next to, I want you to think of it this way. How do you make yourself small? How do you make yourself small? And you have to be careful. If you're a guy, if you're real big, you've got to be able to say, oh, I'm making myself small. And if you said, how do you do it? You have to think of it like if you're on a bus and you're sitting next to somebody that you don't like. And so you're trying to squeeze inward as much as possible to not touch this person. If you said you're not like that, I am. I didn't know. You said I don't take the bus. I don't take the bus, but when I did, I mean, even the school bus, I don't even know if I ever rode a regular, like, city bus. I rode the BART, though, when I lived out in Oakland. If you said that was fun. It was usually never that crowded, though. All right, look. So that definitely didn't have as much of a noise. Uh-oh. She said she can't pick it up, so she's just playing. Plan B, plan B. Plan B. Whoops. It's a very distinct noise. You know, and if you said why, I've made a sequence happen quickly after that noise. Little peanut. See, she's too small to pick up the hockey puck. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What's going on here? What's going on? Uh-oh. All right, hang on. We'll get the hockey puck for him. You see how much bigger he is. You little peanut. He picked it up, no problem. All right, listen, let me do a video of this real quick. And I will be back with some training. Okay, I'll turn on the video real quick. If you said, what's wrong? What's wrong is the screen gets greasy. The screen gets greasy from these trees, and then I can't get the screen up. All right, so hang on. I'm sure he'll be fine. Hopefully he'll be okay. Oh my God. Please don't take this out on me. OMD. God. Oh, sorry. What's this text message? God. Okay, I just wanted to title. Anyway. Okay, so I was back with their. Uh-oh. Yeah, they've got. You know, puppies have the ability to be engaged for a while. I mean, they do. Oh my God, you spilled this stuff. Oh. So you're a trip. Oh, you little peanuts. They know the noise now of this thing, or this thing dropping. Watch. So they didn't hear it. Hang on. Watch. You little peanuts. Unbelievable. Little peanut. Those are harder to pick up. These are easy. You little peanut, you both did it. I just kind of keep my hand there so I don't have to treat right now. Anyway, this is the Biljack, frozen Biljack. It's perfect. Oh, both just ready. These are just two different things. See that one, if she sees it. He's looking at my eyes. Okay, she saw it. He said, you look better when I'm looking at your eyes. I don't. the wink and nod thing. If you said why, you gotta look away. It should always be them. Yeah, little peanuts. I'm looking at them, but I'm not really staring straight into their eyes. You little peanut. She has faster reflexes than him. Do you see that? Little peanut. Put it right in my hand. Beyond cute. That's your Sandy and this Butter Crunch. Anyway, I would suggest getting a little tray like this, making up a couple little dummy key sets, little plastic watch, sunglasses, all of it. So you can see though, if they're not continuing to jump at me because I don't want to at all. Oh, now he's laying down. If he says a very distinct noise, and you're attracted to the noise. That's what I say. All right, I gotta go. But I'm gonna go out there and run through a couple of training dogs. Oh, but you're just so cute. You're just reinforcing. They'll lay down too. Get rid of this tray. Hang on, they might lay down. How do you get them to lay down? Look comfortable. All right, look, they saw my foot moving. Oh, you little peanut. I hope you saw that, Mike. That was scary. That was spooky. Oh no, this puppy is special. Yeah, he saw my foot. He did it. If you said it was a coincidence, this one's gonna do it too. Watch. I decided to go over there and do it. You little peanut. Take out. Take out. Alright, let's do that. Oh, she's back. She's back. She can do this all day. You need to just lounge, though. now she's laying down too. Yeah, these things have way a head start, and I still have a few more days to work with them, so it's all very exciting. So anyway, I gotta go. Apparently Molly's just destroyed Dr. Castro's house. They were the ones that wanted to take her. I could see if I forced them to take her. Yeah, I don't know why they're getting so upset. Apparently it's eating all the cat poop. If you said, oh, I completely believe it. I completely believe it. Anyway. I'm just gonna bring it back. Throw the thing over the gate. Set her over the gate. She'll run back. You little peanut. I could see if I made them take the dog and said it's a good dog. If they would have said, what if it eats cat poop? I'd say, oh, I'm sure it'll eat cat poop. Give it a chance. All it can get. Apparently it's eating all the cat poop and having diarrhea. Jeez. I'm not going to deny that that's what it's doing. At all. Anyway, guys. All right, I got to go, so I will be back.